Okay, one of the things I want to talk about, get some clarity for the situation. That is for those with sound minds. Okay. And what most people are saying and what you're hearing is Devin Haney or Devin Haney is clout chasing Lomachenko. Is Devin Haney clout chasing Lomachenko? If you call challenging the best clout chasing, then I guess by your definition, that would be true. But who is he supposed to call out? Once again, I have to bring up, you can't knock fighters for fighting bums and knock fighters for challenging the top tier at the same time. You're going to have to make up your mind and relax on one end or the other. Either you're not going to mind the Charlos fighting bums, or you are going to mind the Charlos fighting bums and promote somebody like Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez trying to challenge the best in their division. You have to ask yourself, what do you want from the fighter as a fan? Because you can't have it both ways. One end, we're complaining about ducking, bums, and the best don't want to fight the best. Then when you got somebody who tries to fight the best, you accuse them of clout chasing when that's what he's supposed to do in the game of boxing. Clout chasing is the wrong word to use in the game of boxing. But let's get more specific on the clout chasing. He says that Lomachenko is chasing undisputed. What's so hard for people to understand? How come you guys can't respect that? Okay? He's on a mission. We'll see about him after Lomachenko has unified. Nothing wrong with that statement. And anybody who was told that statement, there's nothing wrong with that statement. I actually agree. I agree. I don't want him to take no detours. No, we're coming to a full head. I don't see how there's room for Devin Haney to interrupt this. I don't want him to interrupt this because fighting Devin Haney could interrupt this. And that's not something that I want. Okay. However, back to the clout chasing part. Okay. You cannot say that about Devin Haney. And this is why I'm going to say it. Because if you're going to accuse or say Devin Haney is clout chasing, then guess what? That also means Lomachenko was clout chasing. Most say, Bruce, what do you mean? How is this possible? It's very simple to understand. You guys say that he's chasing undisputed, right? He's on a mission. There's no time for sideline shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going straight for our goal. I told you, I agree with you. There's nothing wrong with that. But then you're left with the dilemma of trying to explain to me and the rest of the people who got sound minds how and why would Vassily Lomachenko want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis when Gervonta Tank Davis does not have a belt at 135 pounds? See what I'm talking about? So how you going to do it? Once again, does this dip into some double standard shit? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So once again, if it's really about not taking detours to fuck with Devin Haney and it's about going straight to undisputed, that means there's no time to chase no Gervonta Tank Davis, especially somebody who has not accomplished a goddamn thing in this sport, which we all agree on. We all agree that Gervonta Tank Davis hasn't done nothing in the sport. But yet, this is the fight you guys want to see. Explain that to me. Because I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I see things clear, and I see how it is. But once again, what you guys say, it contradicts. That leaves leeway for people to creep in and attack your infrastructure as being fake. Like, no, you're just scared of Devin Haney and you don't want to fight him. Okay? Now, by those people who set up that standard and by Lomachenko's own admission, that makes it so. If you're chasing undisputed, bro, forget Gervonta Tank Davis, forget the PBC, forget Mayweather, forget all that crap. Okay? Go for undisputed. You on a good path. You have no time to be fucking around with clowns. But you know why he wanted to fight Tank Davis? Because he's attached to Floyd Mayweather's name. In a way, beating Tank Davis, and I hate to blow you guys' party and I hate to pull your skirt up, but to Lomachenko himself and his fans, beating Tank Davis is like a form of beating Floyd Mayweather. You guys can go ahead and tell me I'm lying. I'm not. You know I'm not. Because if that wasn't the case, then what's the purpose of pursuing Gervonta Tank Davis when you're on the road for undisputed? At least that's the excuse you use when it comes to Teofimo Lopez and when it comes to Devin Haney. You don't want to fight Devin Haney, but Bob Arum's talking about fighting Shakur Stevenson. I've said this over and over and over again. You know, you guys know what it is because it can't be denied even if you want to. But this is really not about that. This is about clarification. Is Devin Haney clout chasing? And now you know. No, he's not clout chasing. He wants to be a champion at 135 before he moves up. So now we're shitting on ambition. So now we're kicking somebody in the ribs for having ambition. Now we're telling people to slow down because they have ambition. They don't deserve this and they're not on the level. And most people say, well, he hasn't fought a good enough opponent. Have him go fight Luke Campbell. Did you guys know that Devin Haney tried to get Luke Campbell before Lomachenko fought him? Okay. And he's trying to get Luke Campbell right after he fought Lomachenko. Did you guys know that? So let me tell you this. If Devin Haney goes and fights the man who Lomachenko said was his toughest fight to date and he beats him, do you think maybe he got enough, gas to fight Lomachenko then? I just want to know where the limit is, because we sent Teofimo Lopez on a goose chase for a belt to get a fight. He said, okay, I'll play by that rules. I'll do that. I'll do what I have to do to build my worth and prove I deserve a shot. I'm going to go do it. But y'all didn't put that same pressure and principle on Gervonta Tank Davis. You notice how Gervonta Tank Davis did not need a belt to fight Lomachenko, but Teofimo Lopez did. And Devin Haney is clout chasing. I'm just good at putting two and two together. That's all it is. Now, if you find some holes in what I say, or you want to add on to what I say, or you got something to add for further clarification, there's a comment section. I don't read everything, but I tend to think I read the shit that counts. So if you have something that's credible to say, I will see it and I will respond to you. But other than that, I see things pretty clear and it's pretty black and white. So stop accusing Devin Haney of clout chasing because he is ambitious. Okay? You can't shit on Charlo and shit on Devin Haney in the same hand. It doesn't work that way. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.